What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports Channel. Here to answer NFL Mailbag question I received a couple days ago, and it's on the Arizona Cardinals. The question is, can the Arizona Cardinals be a sleeper team in 2024? Can they creep into the wild card, into the playoffs this offseason? Let's get into it, guys. So this is something I received early on in the week. This week to me was hectic. Life be life, and just work and school, work and in college and kids doing sports and stuff like that. So couldn't get to it when I wanted to, but no time, like the present. So today's actually game day. Today is Sunday morning. So, I want to start off the week with this video. Just couldn't get to get to doing it. But the question is, I received from an Instagram follower of mine. So check out my Instagram, shameless plug. Instagram, Twitter, /X, TikTok, all that good stuff. I post often, or at least I post snippets or shorts and stuff like that. So tune in there at Stat Street Sports to all those channels, all those platforms. But the person asked me, can the Cardinals, with Kyler Murray being healthy from game one, hopefully for the whole season, but him starting off the season healthy with Marvin Harris and all those guys, can they creep into the playoffs and be a sleeper team in this year's wild card round, stuff like that? And quickly, I'll say no. No, I don't think that happens. But I will say I like this team a whole lot. I think this Arizona Cardinals team can be a fun team to watch. And I think they might be the most fun team to watch in the NFL, or one of them, because as that person said, Kyler Murray being healthy from the get go, and their offense to me is could be great. Could be great, could be high flying, could be great to watch. The only thing that gives me cause to pause to say yes, they could be a wild card team and make a run and do some things is their defense. I really loathe their defense, and that's the main thing. That Jonathan Gannon as a head coach, he's a DC, and he just hasn't been able to, whether it's been him, whether it's been them not being able to land players via free agency or trade, because the Cardinals have been in the mix rumor wise. They've been in the mix for a bunch of guys: Josh Sweat, James Bradbury, which are former Eagles, even some other guys who were available potentially this offseason. They just can't land talent or skill to help Jonathan Gannon's defense, and that's the main problem. Jonathan Gannon was brought over to fix the defense from the Cardinals, and it has not been fixed yet. The guys they play to the best of their ability, but they're just not talented. They lost Byron Murphy, their best corner, a year or two ago now, to the Vikings. They don't really have nobody. Sean Murphy's bunting. Buda Baker, I think, will be traded soon, sometime this season. That's really it. That's really it, man. So, they have Max Melton, very good rookie, who I think could be a good rookie. Xavier Thomas, pass rusher. That's it. That's it, man. So, I'm not really loving what I'm seeing from the Cardinals defense, and that's the thing that holds me back from having taken them serious at all. But I definitely think they will have a good year. I think they'll be, like I said, one of the most fun teams to watch, and it's only because of their offense. Look at their team, man. Kyler Murray, who's a good quarterback. Not won't ever be great in my opinion, but he's a good quarterback. But he has a weaponry of a king. Marvin Harrison Jr., Michael Wilson, who was very good last year, kind of broke out last year, and they have two guys on my list. I did probably 3 weeks ago now, to like a month ago. I did a top 10 players breakout list, a breakout candidates list, and they have two guys mentioned in that video, and that's Greg Dortch, who didn't make the list, but he was like a runner-up type of thing, and you have a guy who made the list who broke out already. But I said, in that video, go ahead and watch it if you want to. In that video, I said there's levels to having a breakout, and this guy's already known, but I think he could be a top three tight end by the year's finish, by the year's end, and that's tight end Trey McBride. So he's already known. He's already known as one of the best young tight ends. I think with Kyler Murray, with this weaponry that he has with him, there's a chance that he's regarded as a top three tight end. Now it is going to be tough. You have Kyle Pitts of my Falcons. Hopefully he comes to play and has a great year. Kirk Cousins already said he wants to get Pitts involved. You have Dalton Kincaid, who everyone thinks, including myself, will be the Bills and Josh Allen's top target. So, you have some guys fight for the number 3 spot behind Kelsey and Kittle. I think McBride has a good shot at it. So we'll definitely see what comes of it. But I think, like I said, McBride, Pitts, I don't think Goddard. Seeing game one, I just think so much Saquon, so much running. AJ Brown, Smith, Goddard don't really have a shot. But I just think those are guys I mentioned earlier. McBride, Pitts, who I said, what did I just say? I forgot now, but yeah. Those guys I mentioned earlier are the main ones that go for tight end 3. But that's really it. The offense is getting better. The offensive line, excuse me, is getting better for the Cardinals. They have some decent pieces there. Nothing crazy. Where Hernandez is still around. They got Jonah Williams for agency. They former Bengal who was cool. Nothing crazy. So he's just a little stopgap player. So they're trying to get better. I definitely understand Paris Johnson Jr. now trying to get I think drafted a year ago, starting left tackle. So they're decent. Nothing crazy, but they're definitely decent on the offensive line. The running backs, like James Conner still. Trey Benson from Florida State. I want to say 3rd round pick. I have him end up starting eventually this season. Whether Connor get hurt or not, I think Trey Benson will end up starting. I think he will be RB1 sometime this year, halfway mark, somewhere around there would be great. So the offense is going to be high flying. They really will be. And, it just depends on their defense coming up with timely stops, and I just don't see it happening. I truly don't. And that's, just being honest. And, you have, and their schedule isn't, obviously NFL, you're gonna have, you're gonna have a tough schedule. NFL is an NFL. It's not college where you're gonna play down. You're gonna normally play even to a little above your competition, especially if you're a lower level team. So the Cardinals' schedule is a schedule, but they have some winnable games. And I can see where people say they could go on a little run and make something happen, but they're gonna have to depend on the defense a whole lot. Game 1 today versus the Bills. Next game, Rams. Next game, Lions. Tough. Tough. It's a tough 3 start. Tough 3 to start your season. Commanders, not a cakewalk. I think they're going to win the NFC East. I did a video on that about 2 months ago now. After the Commanders, the Niners. After that, the Packers. Will Jordan Love be around? Even still, can he beat the Packers? The Chargers, Dolphins, Bears, Jets, Seahawks, Vikings. Seahawks again, they're in the same division. Patriots, Panthers, Rams, and Niners. That's a schedule. That's a schedule. But, I see just going off what I read off, I see maybe potential of 3 wins, 4 wins, but I think they're going to be a bunch of competitive games. Now, can the veteran savviness of Kyler Murray and the good coaching of Jonathan Gannon elevate this team to a little different level than what we all think, or what I think personally? It's possible. It is possible. I wouldn't say they can't do it, but there are matchups that are like, man, you're gonna have to play your darndest, your best to make it happen. And you never know what can happen in any game, any day, any given Sunday or Monday through Thursday, whatever they play some certain times. But some of these games against these tougher teams are winnable. So going off my head canon, I say 4 to 6 wins. I could see less. I could see 3. Just depends on how everything pans out. But I do have some of these teams, especially early on, like the Commanders. They could be either way. They play them week 4. They could be either way. The Commanders could either be hot and on a roll playing the Cardinals, or they could be struggling with Cliff Kingsbury, rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels. Just depends on how everything pans out. The Packers, can they upset them? Will Jordan Love be back in time to play the Cardinals? Can Malik Willis play well in that Packers offense? We have to see. So stuff like that can definitely happen. Timely matchups, timely situations can boost their overall record to beyond 4-6 or even below 4-6. Just depends on who's healthy, who's not around that respective time. So, but that's it for video, guys. That's my answer to the question. Can they make a wild card? Can they be a sneaky sleeper team? I say no, but I think they will probably be the most fun team to watch in the NFL, or one of the most fun teams. Uh, a lot of offensive talent. I think they could be in a lot of shootouts. Marvin Harrison should be a stud. Michael Wilson's already broke out. Greg Dort could break out. Trey McBride already broke out, could break out even higher. The O-line's decent with a nice running game to match. I think that Cardinals offense can be, probably top 10, probably top 7, top 10 numbers wise. Efficiency, we'll have to see. It's all about Kyler, really, and if he can stay healthy. But that's it for video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.